Welcome to Ask the Lawyer radio podcast with attorney Brian Figueroa of the law firm Figueroa and Associates. This podcast features a recording of our most recent radio show aired weekly in New York City. We hope you enjoy the show, which features news, views, and interviews on matters such as immigration, personal injury, bankruptcy, divorce, family law, estate planning, wills and probate, deed transfers, civil rights, criminal defense, workers' compensation, and taxes, both individual and business. You can contact us at 855-768-8845 or visit us at www.askthelawyer.us. You have questions? We've got the answers.
Should you need a license to have a child? Exploring the advantages and disadvantages. In recent years, provocative debates have surfaced about whether individuals should be required to obtain a license to have children, much like a driver's license or a marriage license. While this idea sounds extreme to some, it stems from genuine concerns about child welfare, generational poverty, and societal health. Advocates argue that parenting is one of the most significant responsibilities in society, yet it demands no formal preparation or qualification. Critics, however, warn of ethical, practical, and human rights issues. Let's explore the potential advantages and disadvantages of a licensing system for parenthood. Advantages of requiring a license to have a child. 1. Promoting better child welfare. One of the strongest arguments for a parenting license is the potential to reduce child abuse and neglect. Licensing could require parents to demonstrate basic competency in providing safe, supportive environments. This could ensure that children are raised with access to proper nutrition, health care, and emotional stability. 2. Breaking cycles of poverty and abuse. Requiring education and preparation before parenting might help break intergenerational cycles of poverty, neglect, and violence. Mandatory classes on financial literacy, emotional health, and conflict resolution could empower future parents to build better lives not only for their children but for themselves. 3. Reducing societal costs. Poor parenting often leads to societal costs, including increased welfare dependency, higher crime rates, and greater demand for social services. A licensing system could reduce these burdens by promoting better prepared families, ultimately saving taxpayer money. 4. Encouraging responsible decision-making. A licensing requirement could promote a culture where having children is seen as a serious, thoughtful decision, not a casual or accidental one. This shift could lead to fewer unintended pregnancies and more stable family structures. Disadvantages of requiring a license to have a child. 1. Human rights violations. Perhaps the most significant concern is that such a system would infringe upon basic human rights, including the right to reproduce and to family life. Deciding who can and cannot have children could easily slide into discrimination based on race, class, disability, or other biases. 2. Implementation challenges. How would a licensing system be enforced? Would unlicensed parents face fines, forced abortions, or child removal? Any enforcement mechanism raises terrifying ethical and legal concerns, reminiscent of dystopian societies where personal freedoms are tightly controlled. 3. Risk of widening inequality. Poor communities, minority groups, and marginalized populations could be disproportionately impacted by licensing requirements. Instead of addressing the root causes of poor parenting, such as lack of education, healthcare, and opportunity, a licensing system could end up punishing the disadvantaged rather than helping them. 4. Moral and ethical dilemmas. Who decides the criteria for good parenting? Cultural values about parenting vary widely, and what is considered responsible parenting in one community might be viewed differently in another. A licensing system could impose a one-size-fits-all model that fails to respect diversity and individual circumstances. Conclusion. While the idea of requiring a license to have children is driven by the noble goal of protecting future generations, it opens a Pandora's box of ethical, legal, and practical problems. Improving parenting outcomes should focus on education, support, and access to resources, not on restricting fundamental rights. Instead of licensing, investing in better family services, universal education, and accessible healthcare might achieve the same goals without endangering personal freedoms.
Divorce, separation, support, custody. The common factor? They keep you up at night. Sleep well, knowing that you have the law firm of Figueroa & Associates on your side through this difficult time. Don't divorce your money. Don't divorce your children. Divorce your spouse. Whether it's a contested or uncontested divorce, the law firm of Figueroa & Associates will guide you through every step of the process. From child custody to property and debt concerns, the law firm of Figueroa & Associates has the experience and expertise in handling cases involving significant assets and complicated issues. A divorce can be one of the most unpleasant experiences a person ever has to go through. Don't do it alone. Stop the sleepless nights and call the law firm of Figueroa & Associates, 855-768-8845. That's 855-768-8845, or visit 311divorce.com. That's 311divorce.com. At the law firm of Figueroa & Associates, a divorce is not the end, it's a new beginning.